So we're coming up on Halloween. We thought this was an appropriate time to discuss our favorite scary movies. But as I was thinking about this, I might not be the best person to list scary movies because as a child, I was afraid of the Brady Bunch. Like legitimate fear of the Brady Bunch. And I specifically remember being at my next door neighbor's house and her sister turning on the Brady Bunch and her saying, Laura, can we watch something else? Danielle's afraid of the Brady Bunch. And I was like so embarrassed that she had to tell her sister I'm afraid of the Brady Bunch.
What
Or was.
you can't imagine that there wouldn't be follow-up questions here. What exactly about the Brady Bunch frightened you? I've never heard this.
Well, as an adult, I've tried to figure it out. There were a few episodes that were kind of scary. The UFO one in the backyard, when the guys were trying to like make it look like that the house was haunted because they both wanted the attic and they did like the ghost in the attic and then the UFO in the yard. So maybe it was that one. There was also the time that they made the house appear haunted because the parents were maybe going to sell it and the kids didn't want the other people to buy it.
Yep.
Okay, and then there was a third episode where Alice comes into the living room and thinks someone's in there because the bust of Mike Brady is like up on the mantle or whatever, like by the front door, and then she breaks it, and then Mrs. Brady's like, oh, my bust. I don't know. Those are the only things I can come up with. But the more realistic reason may be, and realistic is probably not the best word, I think that I was a really good kid and they always got in trouble for something. And it's not like they got spanked or anything, but I think I was just like, oh my God, they're going to get in trouble. They're doing something wrong. They're playing ball in the house. I don't know. I don't know.
Would you overcome this fear if, and I'm thinking, I'm trying to, my memory's serving me correctly, there hasn't been one yet. So if Lifetime releases an unauthorized Brady Bunch movie, would you overcome your fear enough to watch it?
Okay, I have overcome my fear because as a teenager, I realized I had missed out, so I watched them all.
Ooh.
I met Greg Brady when he did that book, Growing Up Brady, and
Yeah.
had him sign it, by the way. And I've seen all those other reunion movies they've done, and I've seen the Brady Bunch satire movies. So I'm fine with it now. But yeah, when I was like 8, I was not fine with it.
Um, Peter Brady, Peter's the middle one, right?
Yeah.
Peter was on that show on the WB that I love so much they canceled, the one where they made
Surreal
celebrity
house.
surreal life.
Surreal life.
I love that.
Yeah, and then he married that chick, the crazy model.
It didn't work.
No.
Adrian Curry. Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So on